everyone, I'm Mr. Midas, and I'm here to talk to you about MassDrop.com. What is MassDrop? Well, it's a community of enthusiasts that have gotten together to find the greatest products and find the correct specifications to make those products great. Not only that, they sell you the product on the website there as well for a reduced price. Products such as what? Well, this is my favorite one, the AKG K7XX Red Edition. It's a wonderful set of headphones made to the complete specifications of enthusiasts and people that love headphones. As for me, I'm an idiot. I don't know what makes a good headphone, so I just listen to those nerds and buy it cheap. That's how I became a billionaire. MassDrop.com. Stop by, see some stuff, and buy some headphones. Just like me.
Hero is kind of similar to like Arc Warden and Meepo, you know, these heroes that aren't really heroes.
Yeah. Ooh, game 4 starting.
Usually people specialize specifically in this, and they're generally not pro players because they don't have the time to do that. They need to practice the other.
Sorry, can you do that again, Reginald? I need to see that intro again. What? It looks like the logo says DD. Oh, it's the backwards. Okay. All right, it makes sense now. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Reginald. Can we see that one more time, please?
No, come on, we got to draft here.
Sort by price, Reginald.
We got 2 bans. All right, these teams have. Okay, that's actually the way to do it. You ban heroes to get below 500 to get the random money. That's very smart, actually. We were talking about how do you abuse the random gold. Now, you only get random gold if you have less than 500.
So why would they random here, though? That makes no sense. Do they understand how this works?
Clearly not.
Does somebody need to specifically type to them what the strategy should be as the bomb comes out? 3% chance to get the bomb, and it has hit up. They're not going to be happy about that. OpTiC are going to be real salty.
In their defense, they only lost 168. That's basically the opposite of...
That's more moonbooks than they have.
Well, that's not true. They had 160.
Then they have right now, currently.
Right, it wasn't. It was a pretty low chance.
3%.
Dare I say they're going to be upset about that one, considering that they have almost no money here. I believe the percentage chance of bombing used to be real close to 0 if you had no money, but then somebody decided there should be a higher, lower minimum, which I think is a terrible idea. I wasn't in on that meeting.
I like it.
They picked a hero. Congratulations.
Omni Knight.
They're starting to understand.
Of the patch.
So all right, they have to random their 4th. And then pick 5th.
I think OpTiC is going to go random all the way, personally, because they're below 500. The bomb.
Oh, no, I'm talking about VG.J. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
I mean, they've got good randoms, except for the Oracle. Oracle's very low cost. Weaver's not bad. Winter Wyvern's very good. Winter Wyvern's not good this game. But
yeah, I think they do all 5 random on this.
You don't think Wyvern's good this game? It's okay.
I mean, is Cold Embrace... All right, his other skills are great. Is Cold Embrace really good this game? I would say not so great. There's not that much hard.
The ulti is good to cancel TPs through song.
If it's a core Naga,
okay,
you can clear illusions with Splinter Blast. Not too shabby.
Well, we'll see. They're probably thinking about picking here.
I actually like VG.J's lineup quite a bit, as is.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very good idea, actually. Because now instantly they...
Is it, though? Now they have to random.
That's
their 5th
also
pick.
a good point.
Okay, they have to random like initiating tanky hero as well. Because if they pick another weak hero, Nagas and Axe are going to walk all over them, I think.
So what's their chances of randoming a ranged hero?
You might as well ban a hero. Just get rid of all your moonbucks here.
There's probably like 60% ranged heroes or something like that. Maybe a little bit less.
Did you do the math, or you guessing?
No, most strength heroes are melee. There are some melee. Maybe it's closer to 50-ish, but I bet it's a little bit over 50. I bet a range. So they have a probably decent chance of getting a ranged random. I don't know why they're waiting. This is literally all they can do.
I don't think they want a ranged hero. Their heroes are too squishy. Axe will walk all over them.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Not bad.
Oh, initiator.
Not bad.
Strength hero, frontliner.
Strong at laning.
Oh my god, some counter initiation as well. Can remove the net.
That was a pretty dirty random, I must say. Very good against Naga Siren.
Does VG.J pick? They should.
Holy crap.
Well, it depends, actually. They will get money if they random, but is there something that rounds their lineup out?
Does this Legion make up for their bomb, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really lose that much money.
They didn't. They lost 168 with that random.
And they got the Weaver with it, so not bad.
Weaver's a decent one, yeah. They already have the Omni for the counter.
I know we're not going to see this, but you could get away with a support Weaver this game, actually.
Why would they?
Wyvern on
why would they support? Oh, you want to?
Because you have the Drow aura. I mean, I think it could really work.
With the offlane Wyvern?
I like it.
It's not good against Naga Siren. Like, you won't be able to clear the illusions well. I mean, why would you do Weaver support when you could just do Wyvern?
Because Wyvern with extra gold is a beast.
against maybe single target, easily kiteable heroes that are kind of weak to magic resistance. Like, I just don't see him be very useful against like an axe. Like, you want the Wyvern to sit in the back and Cold Embrace somebody that gets initiated on, at least, or like Glimmer, Cold Embrace, and then they're.
Well, how does Core Wyvern differ in terms of positioning? Aren't you still in the back? You get like Dragonlance, Mask of Madness.
You're always visible because you're attacking the enemy.
The support Wyvern would stay in the fog.
Yeah,
and
so
uses
they can initiate on you. They know where to initiate. So that'll solve some of their dual issues. They can banish one of the targets.
Hard counter right there. Oh,
until he gets Ags.
That's true. No, he can still banish his ally, though.
It's also
he can, but
good
it's
through
only half the duration.
the Wyvern heal as well. You can constantly get the stacks. Yeah, good.
That's a good
Oracle ulti is the exact same.
Would you say it's good against like,
OD Ags? Then you can banish him twice.
That's true.
That's hard counter, Purge. Ags countering another Ags.
Incredible. Just incredible.
What rank is OD Ags on your list?
OD?
Yes.
I think it's... Oh, I made it right when it came out, so I had to put it pretty low, but I thought it was kind of underrated. Or underrated, yeah. I think it's okay. It's okay.
I think it's okay. It just says his
great,
playstyle is very different than that tanky sort of save allies thing. I think the one thing that VG.J is pretty happy with is there aren't that many disables on OpTiC side. It's basically just duel and silences kind of. So if they start the fight in a strong way, I feel like they win it. And they can also disengage fights too.
I think VG Gaming's lineup is so good, actually. They have OD for like all these matchups are OD favorite, no matter how they lane it, unless they're like tri-lane mid. Then they have Omni to back him up, Omni to back up the Axe initiation. Axe initiates the call, heal on top.
Yeah.
Anyone duels, they have heal counter initiation. They have the Guardian Angel,
or
they can even song if they want to cancel a duel. They have so many ways to deal with the draft.
They are pretty, 3 melee heroes is maybe a little bit of a big negative because hypothetically laning could go bad. I mean, a lot of it comes down to initiation
and
on VG.J's side.
OD doesn't really care if someone gets Winter's Cursed. He doesn't really do that much damage with his normal attacks. It's mostly the orb that does most of the damage. So
yeah,
I really like VG Gaming's.
Do they have weaker lanes though? Is that other than the OD? OD's got a good time. Yeah. I mean, you could put like Jakiro as a core, Jakiro as a support, and you're up against like an Oracle who is kind of good, kind of bad. Like I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe OpTiC Gaming can win the lanes with Drow Aura and the Weaver. I think the
one saving grace they have is the Legion. That last random Legion commander is
quite good.
Save the draft.
Quite good.
What about Weaver? I feel like Weaver can go off this game. He's got Drow Aura with Geminate. The bugs are going to be pretty annoying. I feel like if he hits the back line at the right time, he can actually do a lot of damage with a fast diffusal blade or something. I don't know. I feel like OpTiC has some ways to go here. They're up one game, obviously. Both teams are basically committed to this half random, half picking thing now, based on how much money they have. So I at this point, it's basically just what, a 2-game advantage. Both teams are trying to like make something work out of the draft they get.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of bounties to do still.
And none of them, they only did it like game 1.
They're not trying for the bounties at this point.
I don't think we'll see much bounties.
Well, VG.J, if they lose, they're out. So.
Wouldn't you argue that? I feel like OpTiC Gaming picked last round. They probably felt like they had the better draft. They ended up winning it. If they just do like 2 challenges, even if they win, they can draft a full lineup then.
Yes, I agree.
I think the way they're going at it now is fine, actually. If you know your opponent has equal money and you notice they're not doing bounties as well, you can just equal that, right?
Just match it and think we're better, we can beat them?
Exactly, we're better players. We can outplay them.
Yeah, I think VG.J kind of screwed themselves in the last draft. Instead of doing the pick random, then actual pick, and then random, actually getting some money that way, then
just
you don't really completely rely on your random draft necessarily. And so their techies really fucked them.
And it's going to be a support Naga Siren, so see how this works out. Snaking on the Omni Knight, and that's going to be our matchups here. So game number 4, OpTiC Gaming versus VG Storm for Midas mode, Regional NA Finals. Let's throw it over to Mont and Brax.
All right, thanks, Purge. We are into our 4th game. OpTiC with a 2-1 series advantage after, I don't know, I would call it a miserable techie game for probably both teams.
Yeah, it did not look like fun at all. Maybe the first 5 minutes were fun.
Yeah, the blasting off was great. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the hell out of that. But for the next few minutes, for the next couple of minutes, it did not feel pretty good for either team. But now we have a bit of a different draft coming in. We have a few picks here and there. We had a few randoms. We had, of course, the bomb came out when they randomed Weaver on the OpTiC side. So this, both of these teams are pretty good, but what are your thoughts? Can OpTiC take the series with this game, or is it going to be VG.J Storm evening this one up?
I don't know. Just looking at the lineups, you have a Drow lineup with the support Weaver. We've seen VP kind of bring that into Dota 2. Doesn't look like a bad Drow lineup at all. I mean, you have your ranged heroes, you have Legion Commander as well.
Sunsfin called it. It's the support Weaver, and they have the core Winter Wyvern for Zai.
right.
Wow. He said this during the draft. Shoutouts to Suns fan for being correct. Excellent work there. Eat it, Purge, is what some people are saying behind me, not me personally. I didn't say that, of course.
You're just the messenger.
I'm just the messenger. Please don't hate me, Kevin. Meanwhile, Kitrek, dual breath wasted. He got hit by it, but it's not even that much damage. He does have use of the Shikuchi, which does use some mana, but he is a Weaver. He has the Precision Aura. Obviously, he's a support Weaver. But I don't know. This is going to be interesting. We will see how this this game goes for OpTiC with the Drow again, which they won with earlier.
Yep.
So
I feel like a lot of Drow lineups, you either win or lose the game in the lane phase. You either come out on top and you're able to snowball and control the map, or you don't get enough in the lane phase and then you kind of just die down, being unable to fight, take towers, and open up the map.
right.
So it's really important. OpTiC, they see the lane set up Zais in the bottom lane against the tri-lane, dodging already. The Weaver. I mean, you can't really kill this guy, right? The support Weaver. There's
Oh, Kitrek, this is dangerous. Okay, good. He didn't go for it. I was really scared there for a moment because, of course, the long cooldown of Shikuchi at level 1. He's able to get himself out of trouble. It's VG.J Storm able to get 3 bounties. That is pretty big.
Yeah.
A good start for them.
Although, look at PPD. He's the sneaky man looking for the courier.
Yeah. Is it going to come out anytime soon?
No. OD
He needs
has no
like
gold.
2 auto or 2 last hits to get salved to even come out. So maybe they'll try to set up a gank, but what is it? Weaver Oracle? Drow? And they're going for it. Shikuchi on in. It's going to hit. There's the Fortune's End to fly through. He's going to use his Tango now. Still not enough damage. CCNC has Precision Aura, of course. No Frost Arrows to slow him down. I mean, it does harass UR, which is probably annoying for him, but now he will send the salve out on the courier. But again, of course, PPD is not going to be there ready for it.
Yep, just some damage harassing him, making the supports from VG.J. They want to move. They don't want to sit here against this Wyvern that they can't kill, so...
Now they're going to look for Kitrek, Shikuchi back up in 3. There's the Riptide Dual Breath. They'll do some damage. They shouldn't be able to get the kill. He'll Shikuchi himself away to safety. But it is going to be Zai against Snake King 1 versus 1 for now. And then, of course, the Axe versus Pycat and PBD. These are some really interesting matchups. But mid, they're going to look for CCNC. They're diving. They have the Riptide. Good gust. Might keep him alive. Fleet still running after him. The Riptide will hit. But he's taking a lot of damage from CCNC. In fact, he almost chased him down. He went up to the high ground. Might have been able to get the kill. But a little bit of pressure applied to CCNC here early in this game.
Just running around at him under tower. They don't have stuns at all, but still damage being dealt.
Fortune's End on to Stand King. The tower won't change directions and hit on him. Here comes Shikuchi from Kitrek. Shouldn't be enough damage. He'll go for the TP, and he will survive, it looks like. Yes. Not enough damage from those auto attacks from those 3 heroes. This mid lane has been Clown Town. There's been like 3 heroes here for both teams for about a minute or so.
Yep, Clown Town indeed.
All right. But again, let's talk about these other lanes, because you have the Wyvern versus the Omni Knight, and then you have the Axe versus the Legion Commander for these 2 lanes. So it's kind of interesting.
Yep, Axe versus Legion, sure. I'm sure both heroes will farm, even with the Oracle coming in. It's not that much kill threat until Oracle hits like level 3.
Yeah.
But I guess with the rotation of a Arcane Rune Weaver, maybe they can get this kill.
Maybe. It's going to be tough. In the meantime, they're doing the same bottom. Riptide, Zai in trouble. He's got Arctic Burn to try to get out of here. They'll go to the river for now, and Flea will cut off the path of retreat. But no, they did get the kill top lane. Damn it, I missed it. I was not expecting them to kill up there. But...
Don't worry, I caught it. They right-clicked him.
Oh, excellent. Good right-clicking from OpTiC. Real well done there, guys.
Yep, it was extraordinary.
So they will get Pycat first blood. They will secure him even more farm. He's up to 14 last hits. A good start. He wants to get Blink probably as quickly as possible and get things going, make some space for his Drow Ranger and his Winter Wyvern. So Wyvern we've seen a little bit in the offlane. Tell me about this. What is it with this hero to go in the offlane for?
The talents help you transition into the later parts of the game previously, but mid lane sees since he can run down, he's okay. Never mind. He just pressed Gust, he's okay.
Yeah.
You just have like 900 attack range.
Oh.
So you're able to scale into the later parts of the game with the damage talent and stuff.
Yeah.
And the, honestly, even as a support, this hero needs farming levels.
Right.
Right, you always see like the Arcane Boots or like the Tranquil Soul Ring, and he just sits on a side lane forever spamming over and over. He's not a bad hero. Like, even in a core position, his spells still do the exact same thing. Very impactful.
We've seen interesting builds in the offlane, like Maelstrom has been pretty common.
Yep.
Even if he doesn't get farm, I've seen him have a pretty big impact in some games just through levels alone because you have Winter's Curse. Obviously, you'd like to have that farm, but we'll see. Zai's level 3 for now, working on level 4 here in a moment, trying to get to the Soul Ring. So, Ensnare comes out, the Purification, not enough damage, but it will push him back for now.
He's actually a very hard hero to lane against when you get spammed down by the Arctic Burn, because You know, he gets his levels faster, so the cooldown goes way, way down on his skills.
Yep.
Does a lot of damage.
But a matchup we don't usually see. In fact, Drow Ranger's not usually in the mid lane. He's level 4 now. Getting level 6 is going to be huge, but this is a very interesting match between him and Yawar for CCNC. I feel like the OD should have an inherent advantage against CCNC in the beginning stages of this game.
Especially with so many heroes just strolling back and forth between this lane. It's so odd because when you look at these supports, the rotations aren't, they're not the strongest, right? Naga Siren, sure, she's got a disable, but it takes a long time to cast.
Yeah.
Jakiro, same thing. More of a laner rather than a roamer.
Yeah, I mean, they have Riptide. Fleet's trying to body block, almost did it, but CCNC has boots. The Ensnare will come out. They're going to try to get the dual breath off. They're really just running at CCNC, essentially. The dual breath will hit, but he's going to get under the tier 1 tower. Top lane, they're going to go for a dive into Ryoya, potentially. And they might have spotted him. Kitrak actually just walks right by him, and Ryoya might be able to live here. Any other vision coming out? They have overwhelming odds, but meanwhile, Zai's getting dove under the tier 1 tower bottom. Purification comes in. Zai will use his stick.
Flying over the trees.
Yeah, he's got the Arctic Burn. They have found Ryoya finally. They've got the overwhelming odds. He's into the tree line. Again, no duel for Pycat. He's only level 4. The call comes out into Ahsoka. They're going to come in. They've got the Arcane Orb. It's going to be a kill into Pycat with one more auto attack. Press the attack. He's going to find Ryoya. Can he get this? They have another call in 5 seconds. Now the tower hit along with the Arcane Orb will secure the kill. Very close stuff there, but they will lose one of their heroes for OpTiC.
Still, force rotations. Forcing the mid-hero to rotate like that is always very nice.
Yes. Even for one kill. And this will give CCNC his level 6 here in the next wave, potentially.
You've got to worry about the transition from this, these support heroes like the Weaver, right? Unless you can snowball and really pressure lane, they don't tend to get a lot of levels. They don't tend to scale too well. Like, he's level 2.5, less than 2.5, by the way, at 6 minutes into the game.
That is definitely a problem.
Yeah.
And he can pump out some damage, but even so, it's still kind of tough. Without the levels that you would want to get. Maybe you can get the skill into Sand King. He almost finds the bounty. Sand King will get in instead. Purifying Flames, Fortune then. He'll try to TP away. Another Purifying Flames will bring him down. PBD will secure the kill. And even Zai rotating up just to make sure they could have gotten it. But they do. And that gives Kitrak a little bit more experience to work with. So there's that.
Yep, nicely done. And they switch up the lanes.
Ooh, they want Ryoya too. Arctic Burn. He's going to get caught. He'll go for the TP. No way to stop this, I don't believe. And he will be able to make it out. So very good TP. They've countered those heroes. They've countered those 3 heroes in the top lane for now.
Boy, the old TP scroll when you don't have any disables. Quite strong.
It's pretty good. So in the meantime, we'll slow things down again. Not that much action in comparison to last game. It's 2-1. CCNC is now level 6, so things get a lot more interesting as he has marksmanship. He has precision aura, giving his team 15 increased damage, which is also nice as well for the ranged heroes. So could be pretty good.
You know, there haven't been a lot of a lot of kills, but there've been a lot of rotations, right? We've seen Naga Siren and Jakiro just constantly diving the mid lane, harassing CCNC out of lane, but you're right, it never really amounts to a kill or anything.
I mean, they're doing it again. The Naga will go with the Ensnare onto Pycat. Maybe they get it this time. They have no dual breath. It's actually up in a second. Can he get to the shrine? This is dangerous. He's trying to bait them into a fight they don't want to take, and I think you need to back up if you're VG.J Storm. But here's the OD on the other side. They're going to find PPD. The shrine will come through, and PPD is in trouble. He will use the Fate's Edict. He's on the run now, trying to get to the shrine as well. He's got another Purifying Flame going. Good Fortune's End still, though. All 5 heroes are down here. Purification will miss, but they will still secure the kill. But, man, they rotated a lot of heroes for a support Oracle.
You know, both teams really an advocate of the walk at you strategy, right? No real reliable disables. They kind of just float in their general direction, attempting to land an ability, and what it does, they get kills, but it's not easy to do.
It's the number strat, if you will.
Yep.
We've got all 5. We're walking at you. See you later. But this did give him more room.
Snake King is probably the biggest fan of this strategy, just running under tower, trying to make something happen.
He is an Omni Knight. I say that it's kind of fair that it happens that way, but
yeah,
still. Gus coming in.
Just looks weird, right? When you see all these heroes on top of each other, but nobody can kill each other.
Snake King is just running at CCNC, as we talked about previously. He's actually in trouble. He has wand charges, but now Snake King might be the one in trouble. Repel will come through. He has no mana for a TP. He really wants this kill on CCNC. He's going to want good Gust, and that is going to turn into a kill. Snake King may be getting perhaps a 2-bit aggressive here underneath this tier 2 tower in the top lane. And now they might find more. Pycat's level 6. Good dual breath, but the Fortune's End will hit. That will turn into a duel. And suddenly, VG.J Storm kind of feed away 2 quick kills to OpTiC.
Snake King getting perhaps a bit too aggressive.
Zai was doing something top lane. He goes through the casual question mark. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Why didn't my debuff apply? I guess he was hitting on to flee, and He missed? I don't know what happened.
Talking about his Arctic burn.
Yes.
I think if you attack while the duration runs out, it doesn't apply afterwards. Or something.
Flea will TP away nicely. Zai has level 7, but he's actually skilling max Arctic Burn, max Splinter Blast, no Cold Embrace, no Winter's Curse. Not yet, anyway. Meanwhile, PBD is about to get dove again.
Oh boy, it's the old run at you strategy.
Yeah,
you can catch him with those phase boots. You can apply the degen aura.
They really are running at him. But he's actually
boy.
pretty speedy for the Oracle. 365 move speed, snaking. By the way, his phase boots, and he still couldn't catch him.
Yep.
This is a strange Dota game. Zaya's Arctic Burn doing some serious work onto Ahsoka, onto UR, who is now working on a 4-staff. In the meantime, Pycat working on Armlet. Not going for a blink, interestingly enough, to start this game off. Ryoya looking for a call. Pycat's pretty fast. There's going to be the duel coming out. He does get the call on time. The Purification. He just got the call off Pycat. They missed the calling blade coming in. The Repel comes out as well, but he's dead one way or the other. Pycat will get dropped down. That call, I think, just came in, giving him the bonus armor along with it to keep him alive. It's very close.
Yep, close until Snake King came to heal.
Yeah, that Purification came out, and then that was it. And Flea is maybe dead. Mirror image is coming out. Zai's nearby. Oh, just kidding. Snake King's here again with another heal. Now he's going to get gusted, though, and that is trouble. He has no Purification. He has no Repel. The Purifying Flame is bringing him down yet again. Despite all of this, despite Snake King dying a few times, they have the top 3 net worth heroes. They're ahead by 1K. So VG.J Storm, they're doing the best that they can, keeping this game even at this point. Whew.
Yep, whew, indeed. Well, Axe is close to Blink Dagger, so maybe they'll be able to start a team fight in a normal fashion once they pick that up.
There it is. Yeah, they're ready to go. They have the tier 1 getting pushed. Maybe this is the right place to go for an initiation. The Axe is nearby at the shrine. They're going to TP in a few. Smoke was not used. They're going to run right on top of a ward, and now you need to be careful if you are OpTiC. They're going to TP PPD away. This tower will probably get denied the tier 1, but it's fine. I think if you're OpTiC, just get out as quickly as you can. Don't give anything away, but they will maybe get the blink, the call. They're going to try to pull him back. This is going to be tough. He's actually very close to the tower, so that's the blink reveal. Maybe they find Zai, but again, no call for another 2 seconds, and the Ensnare is just out of range. Not to mention they have the Overwhelming Odds coming through as well. So very good stuff from OpTiC to back away, and good ward to spot the movements from VG.J Storm.
Yep, they even get the tower too because everyone ran past it trying to look for kills, so Catapult took that. All right, you know, I thought the Axe would be able to blink call someone, but they were scouted by a ward, so it was more the old walk at you.
Yeah, more walking at you, including OpTiC doing the same, but this time they have a smoke, so it's the smoke at you type of play here.
That's right, a bit
and
better.
They smoked on top of this ward again. Okay.
Oh boy. Camp
in the high ground. They have no blink. They have Winter's Curse available, but that's nothing happened. How exciting.
Nothing yet, Mon. Maybe something will happen here.
That's true.
Just kidding. They've been scouted. But they see CNC because of the obs.
Yeah, they've got an Observer Ward. They're going to dive. They know PPD is here now. He'll drop an Observer Ward of his own. Now he's like, oh my god, they're all here. Time to leave. So that ward was actually perfectly placed down for PPD. It's a really great timing on that ward. Kitrak, all of a sudden level 7, seemingly out of nowhere. He's got a medallion. He's coming in from the back lines. There's no sentry. Ryoya, they're going to look for a call. Fortune 10 comes in. Good time lapse in time. Call didn't get used yet. They have the Winter's Curse available for Zai. Still holding on to it. Ryoya is still in trouble. Now Snake King is going to get chased down as well. There's the Winter's Curse. Purification comes out. Pycat, they wanted the duel, but the call is going to come in. Pycat might be in trouble. Can they get the duel off? They missed the calling blade, and Pycat still alive, but barely. Now they're going to actually get the song to go through.
This.
Yeah, they have a great call potential here onto 2 heroes, maybe 3. It's going to be close. He hits on onto 2. The Gust comes in, but too little, too late. Now they're going to find Zai. He's in trouble. It's going to be the Overwhelming Odds coming in, and now Pycat gets a duel off as well. They've dropped 2 on one side. VG.J Storm will also get 2, but it's now for a 3-for-2 trade, a 4-for-2 trade. CNC is going in. The Fate Seed making things a lot harder. Ahsoka will try for the TP. It's going to be close, and he will just make it out. He gets himself a double kill. The OD doing a lot of damage. A bloody massacre of a fight. And at the end of the day, it is going to be OpTiC getting a slight advantage because they get the extra kill out of the engagement.
Yep, they also won the duel, so that is nice. Pycat, he doesn't even have a real item yet, right? He's got phase boots and components of an armlet. Once he gets that, he'll be even tankier.
Yeah.
That fight was just so weird. OD didn't even have his ultimate skill during the engagement. He got it afterwards when he got another kill.
That was very interesting. They couldn't. I don't think they got GA off for snaking, so that's also an issue.
He just died in the duel.
GA is so useful this game against all of these heroes. Makes a lot of sense to
I
get it,
guess
but
that was the big difference maker, right? If he was able to get the GA off, it probably would have gone much better for VG.J Storm.
yes, I would agree. But no such luck. They have a Solar Crest now up into the Weaver. Ryoya is going to spot him. Blink Call will hit, and that should be enough to get the kill if they get some more spins. The Ice Path for Dual Breath. He's got time lapse, maybe not. Another Shikuchi away, and so that's that. And they'll just waste more time just scouting things out. This Weaver pick, they actually haven't been able to really deal with him. He's still 1-0-7 on this Weaver, so a lot of assists coming in for Kittrek.
Yep, full Solar Crest picked up too. Very nice.
Not to mention he has the Precision Aura at 29 damage, which makes things even easier for him. Look how much damage he does to Stand King. Although he's going to get called in now, he doesn't have time.
Alright,
Now he should be
we're
getting
off the
Purification. They don't even need the Calling Blade, so...
Alright, he's dead.
Damn it.
Unfortunate.
Caster's Curse, baby. He just got destroyed. And maybe they can find some more. So VG.J Storm, they have a slight advantage. It's still really close. We have a Drow lineup, though. They want to try to take down towers. It's kind of like the last game we saw the Drow in for CCNC. They've slowed things down. They haven't really found any of those towers that they've been looking for. They've taken a couple of fights, but I don't know. This should favor VG.J Storm, I guess. I'm not even sure.
It's awkward because it feels like OpTiC Gaming's team fight is a bit better, but they just don't have the same reliable initiation that they do in the Axe Blink Call.
Right.
So until they, I don't know, they just can't start fights on their terms, but what they can do is they can run down lanes and, you know, just hit towers.
There's the Winter's Curse. They're going to set up for the duel, but many TPs coming. Splinter's Blast. He's almost dead. He's sitting at 20 HP. He will survive. A lot of damage being dealt, and Winter's Curse is now down for 70 seconds. It's pretty low duration cooldown, so it's not that bad, but it's a lot of damage being dealt, and Kittrek is dealing with pushing on the other side of the map. All right, well, OpTiC now, they've got CCNC at level 12. He's got his Dragonlance. In the jungle, they're going to find PPD. He's going to use the False Promise. The call will come in. He should fall here. He is in a lot of trouble. The Gust will come through, and he will, but can they get out?
OpTiC want
A
to
very
fight this
good Gust coming in. They need a Purification, and also the GA won't be able to get it off in time, and Stand King is going to be next. And just like that, it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. The amount of damage they're pumping out through auto attacks is pretty insane, and it's more gold going the way of CCNC.
Very nicely done.
So, I mean, it feels like that's happened like the past 2 or 3 times. Snake King's been in there, he gets caught with the silence, then he can't get the GA off, or he doesn't want to use it, and they just die. He's actually died like 4 times, which is kind of a problem for an Omni Knight.
The fights are just so awkward, right? They end up using so much on the Oracle, who's already ulted himself, so they don't really have anything for anyone else.
Right.
They just have to spend the entire time running. You know, this casual Arctic Burn Harass does so much damage.
Yeah.
It's like half of someone's health.
Zai zoning, he's going to have a 4-step soon. Maybe he goes for some more damage later on, or obviously the talents will help out as well, but they're going to try to get this. I don't know what people are laughing at in the background, but you know what? I'm sure they're having a great time. They're having a good old time, folks.
Mott Slacks laughs at his own farts, okay? It's probably nothing.
That's very true. He laughs at just about everything. Laughs at some of the jokes I make, which aren't very good, so there you go. I do want to ask, though, why is Pycat? I thought he would have gone Blink first. They, like you were talking about, they kind of have this initiation problem.
Yeah. It's playing more as a core, right? He wants to be tanky, being a frontliner, like he's even going for the Shadow Blade.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. They will find PPD. They will find Zai. Call ready to go. It looks like False Promise coming in. I do not think he's making it out of this. They will take down Stand King in the mid lane. PPD trying to find Ryoya. He's trying to do whatever he can before he goes down. It is a double kill for UR, so it's a 2-for-1 trade across the map. Getting Zai, very important. Getting PPD, maybe not as important, but they will get a tier 1 tower. It's going to be close. They have a Blink Call ready coming in. They're going to find it onto CCNC, and now no Oracle to help him out with. The call will come through. He's going to Gust. He misses it, but there was a TP coming in. He's going to try to go for another one. The Sanity's Eclipse. It's a triple kill for UR. And now looking for more Kittrek on the way out. And, of course, Pycat wasn't there either, so he's got to run. FaZe, he's pretty speedy, especially if he gets the overwhelming odds off, but they can still chase him down. The 4-step, they need an ensnare. They have the Song of the Siren. Here goes the Purifying Flames. Might be enough damage. Flea's in trouble. One more auto attack. Good Winter's Curse, but it's only on UR, and it's only Ryoya doing the damage. It's not much. Overwhelming odds comes in. They still want to maybe try to turn this around. Purification, the Song of the Siren will keep them alive, and VG.J Storm will be able to get out of trouble, it looks like. I don't think they'll be able to get chased down here by OpTiC. They can't really get there in time, so.
Yeah, pretty hard to chase these heroes down. They're just going to try and up. We've just been seeing Axe run around the map, press blink, press call, kill hero. Simple, easy. OpTiC don't have that same button.
Yeah, exactly. That initiation, which we were just talking about, rather tough.
Yep.
Again, you have the Legion Commander, the frontliner, the carry type player, but
You know, even with a Blink Dagger on Legion Commander, it's still not the same thing. There's an Astral to reset that. Omni Knight has defensive abilities to keep whoever they go on alive. It's just not the same.
So Zai getting forced forward, maybe trying to find him. The Ice Path coming in, Purifying Flames, healing him up along with the Cold Embrace. The call, it's going to be onto 2. The Gus will miss onto the X, but Ahsoka in trouble. One more auto attack. The Weaver. It's onto Stan King. The GA comes out as well. Ryoyo now in trouble. The Purification. The Ice Path onto 2. Stan King now going to be on the run. They have any disables. They don't need him. CC does more than enough damage to get a double kill. Yes, they lost PPD again in that fight, but I don't really think they care. Can they lead this into Roche? They have a Solar Crest. They have a Drow Ranger. Yeah, this thing is going to fall rather quickly. And again, your initiation is gone now. Without the axe, there's no way you can contest this.
Yep, that's how OpTiC win fights, right? They want to counter-initiate off of VG.J Storm's initiation, but at the same time, it means they can't really punish split push from the side of VG.J. And look at this Naga Siren. 3,000 gold going for Radiance most likely.
Oh no, this game is starting to look a little bit rough for OpTiC now all of a sudden because of Flea getting this particular item.
Yep, even though they win a fight and take Roche and they're still down a little less than 1,000 gold, but still, they're on the right track to progressing in this game.
Now the question is, what can they get done with his Aegis?
That's a good question. Well, ideally they'd like to run down some lanes and hit some towers, but without any stuns, right, you have to deal with split push all the time.
Yes. And already it's beginning. Snaking has been down bottom. You have a couple of heroes sort of in the mid lane. And taking a fight into this Axe Call, into the Song of the Siren is going to be tough. Although Song is down for 35. Maybe a smoke play? Yes. OpTiC will deny the tower, go for a smoke play. Have Plycat walk up. He does have a Shadow Blade, so maybe they'll be able to find some initiations. Specifically on something like maybe UR would be nice. Bring him down, but there's nobody on this top half of the map. Everybody's down bottom, which we've seen a lot in this series. Is just split push like crazy.
Yep, OpTiC are very strong when they 5-man, but they have difficulty getting there, right? Look at the mid lane. It's being pushed. Well, it will be being pushed as soon as they show top on the side of OpTiC.
Yes.
And Snaking's pushing down the bottom lane. Jakiro already in position to just liquid fire the tower. And then, of course, you can always hold the high ground with Macro Pyre for a long time, so...
Yeah, essentially, it feels pretty tough then for OpTiC. They might get the tier 2, but they might lose a lot for this. We'll see.
They'll have to go back. I don't think they can... Oh, alright, they're just going to try to force high ground.
Yeah, I think so. They're going to force the TP out from the Jakiro, like you talked about. Having the Macro Pyre is huge. The wave is now in, so the backdoor protection is gone. CC does have Aegis, but he does need to be careful. They won't take the tier 2s. They'll get low, at least the bottom one will. But now it looks like OpTiC, they've forced out the TPs. They're happy with what they've accomplished. They will TP home and defend their tier 2 in the bottom lane, or just deny it as Kittrag does the job.
Good play from OpTiC. They, a lot of teams, like, you can fake the high ground push, and you'll force all the TP rotations away from the opposition. So it's good. It's a way to bring the enemy back to prevent them from split pushing further. But now they're smoked up on the side of VG.J Storm, looking to see if they can make something happen.
They miss out on the scan. PPD is not the target they want. He's even going to D-ward, which is unfortunate.
They see him down there, and I guess...
They're going to go for this kill, but again, there's no TPs. They need to be careful there. I think they all just TP'd back, didn't they? I think you can push this if you're OpTiC, if you know this is happening. It's dangerous. PPD's in trouble. He does have the false promise. Might need to use it. Kittrag on the run now. They'll see Flea as well. And also in the mid lane, they found CC&C. He's going to get caught in the Blade Mail. That's the Aegis gone. They're TPing back. They don't want to push the high ground. They're going to try to keep him alive. They have another Cold Embrace ready. They will be able to use it here in a moment. CC&C Shadow Blading away. I don't think they have detection here. And Snaking now. He's repelled up. He's going to walk back across the Macro Pyre line. And maybe you can take a fight if you're OpTiC. It's going to be tough. Ahsoka coming in. He's got the Hurricane Pike. Flea's here, ready with the song. He's going to use it. No, the call comes in. The Gauss comes out. It's too little, too late. They get the kill. They have buyback on Zai, but he's already used his TP, which means this is a problem. It's a 1-for-0 trade. It's time to get out. They have the false premise already. They might need to use it onto CC&C, and they will. But still, plenty of damage being dealt here. They need to back up. PPD will surely fall. The Song of the Siren will go. It'll set up onto this Oracle. He's in trouble. In fact, he's an Ice Path onto the get the call as well on top of it. Weaver's going to get dropped down. It's going to be 3 dead for OpTiC Gaming. And they can only watch. And now VG.J Storm are going to put some pressure onto this tier 2 tower.
Yep, OD has 48 stolen intelligence. The fights are they're just so difficult. You have Omni Knights nonsense to deal with in these team fights. That was without the Guardian Angel as well. Then we just saw the Song of the Siren into the Ice Path setup. It's just hard. They need more items at this point. And I feel like it all just comes back to being able to start fights on your terms. If you're able to jump the Omni Knight or jump, some sort of crucial hero.
Yeah, VG.J Storm.
It helps a lot.
And it's going to get hard because you talked about the Radiance. It's coming soon. You have a Lincoln Sphere coming out for the Snaking Omni Knight next, and all of a sudden they seemingly have a 4K net worth lead. And Yeah, like you mentioned, they need more items, and they're getting there. There's almost an axe for the Weaver, but they're going to find somebody else in the meantime. It's going to be this poor Plycat Legion getting destroyed. Blade Mail, plenty of damage from Yawar, Blink, Hurricane Pike, and they're looking for more as they're going to head to the mid lane. Still at a haste rune, now it's gone. Blink ready, PPD's got to try for TP. Astral should come in. Ooh, they didn't get it off in time. They went for the auto attacks instead. But where do you go from here? I mean, it feels like VG.J Storm all of a sudden have I don't want to say stranglehold on the game, but they just have the better initiation. It feels like they have the better team fight now, now that they've got some levels in it.
I mean, just looking at where they have placed their wards kind of tells the tale of this game, right? Like, up top, you can see anyone that goes up to the top to split push, and then you can also manage the bottom of this ward down there. So you can essentially contain these heroes by split pushing their lanes. You'll see when they start to leave the base, so I don't know, they do have a hold on this game, Mott. It's like they're playing, or they're controlling all of these lanes, and OpTiC are scraping together for farm.
This Axe pick or Axe Branham or whatever it was seems to be doing a lot of work. This team is just generally pretty good for VG.J Storm. I think they're in a really good position. Kitrak is doing his best that he can on this Weaver, but
They see Flea. Radiance is online if they can get the Gust off.
he's got time lapse. He will have to use it as the ensnare comes in, but now the Astral will follow up here maybe for Ahsoka. And they're going to back themselves up. CCNC is going to go for a TP. In the meantime, the deadly duo of Ryoya and Stanking are threatening to secure a kill elsewhere. They're still chasing Kitrak. He's got a TP scroll, though. He should be fine. But now they're running mid. They found Zai. The call will come in. He does have his Cold Embrace. He has the Winter's Curse. Still getting jumped on by Stanking. Good Arctic Burn to avoid the Ice Path. He'll try to head up to the high ground now. He will go for the TP with Liquid Fire. Good call just in time from Ryoya. Secures it. So nice kill there. And again, another kill going the way of VG.J Storm. And now a 6k lead.
Yep, 51 seconds, no Wyvern. And the game just changes, right? VG.J were already winning, and now Naga has Radiance to help secure closing out the game.
Yes.
Like, they're just backdooring this tier 1 tower. You can cut waves forever until your wave eventually gets there.
And again, it comes down to that. Where's that big team fight initiation for OpTiC? It's pretty much a Winter's Curse.
Yep.
That's it. They've scanned and seen CCNC. Can they get there? Probably not. He's gonna. Maybe they can. He actually has the TP on cooldown.
So close.
They're gonna find him. Oh, they just missed him, Ryoya. Oh no! Send the courier over there. Do something. You were so close. Don't give up now. Come on.
Very unfortunate.
VG.J Storm. You were close, guys, but not quite. All right. Both of these teams have little to no moonbucks. They randomed a bit, so they get some money back. But again, they're sitting around like 200, 300, 400 moonbucks at this point. We'll probably see more randoms if we do get to that game number 5. Obviously, OpTiC would like to finish this game off and get to a win, but this is not easy. 7k net worth deficit now. They're getting run at constantly. They're trying to split push, but that's really all they can do for now.
I'm not sure what item makes a big difference on OpTic's lineup. Like, Pikehead almost has Blink Dagger, sure. You can split push. Weaver's getting some nice chip damage off in the top lane, but it's not too meaningful, right? It doesn't do that much.
Ooh, Stanking's been caught. He's going to go down. In the meantime, they're looking for Yawar. The duel will come out. He's in trouble. He's going to get dropped. They got 2 kills out of nowhere now. That's going to be Ahsoka's Wicked 6 Bree. They're looking for more. The Axe is going to try to find the Weaver. He has no time lapse. He's got Shikuchi, though. Calling Blade, not going to be there in time. In fact, not enough damage, but the sleep comes out. They want both of these kills. And now they're going to set up for another call in 1 second. And this is going to be devastating. The Purification comes out. Despite getting a big kill onto that OD, they will still lose a couple of heroes. But now the follow-up coming in. PPD, he's got the Fortune's End Flea. No song left available, but there's no follow-up. CCNC took a little bit too long to get there. So that actually, I mean, yeah, they lost Plycat, but it wasn't that bad. They still get the kill onto Yawar, so.
I would say that's still very good, being able to get a dual kill onto the OD like that. These are the kind of plays they need to make to stay in the game. Like, if they don't go for that, essentially, right, they're just going to get boxed out, and they'll be restricted to being able to only play on their side of the map, so.
Yeah.
It's a good play, for sure.
All right, well, what about next Roshan? It's up in 20 seconds. That's
Yep.
probably pretty good for VG.J Storm, especially if they can find PBD here, which they will. Blink call. He's got the Blade Mail pop. The spins are coming out. The Calling Blade. This time it should work. He actually doesn't have it. Not that it matters. Purification comes in from Sneaking. When that will secure the kill. Uh-oh.
What's up?
CCNC? Nah, they don't have any detection. Never mind. He's fine. No uh-oh.
No uh-oh. Alright, Weaver has Aghanims, so maybe this is an item that helps their team fight a bit.
A lot of the AO, it's the call though. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know. I like the fact that Kitrak has really gotten farmed this game and he's actually doing a lot of work, but
It helps for sure, but you're right, it doesn't feel like enough, right? Like, even with the Blink call, for example, there's still the Song of the Siren afterwards, where they can just use that and then set up an Ice Path.
There are a lot of disables to work with. They can just continue to run at you like they're doing bottom with Flea, although that's just him running at waves. Splinter Blast will come in. Zai Arctic Burning from a mile away, because, you know, he can.
It actually is a mile away.
He's just in the trees, but now it's on cooldown. Flea trying to chase him, but Flea took a lot of damage. That's the real Flea, by the way.
Yep.
I don't know if Zai should know that, but he's going to back himself up. He doesn't want to get caught by Yuar. I think it was a bit of a bait there. Aether Lens now up for the Wyvern for Zai, so even further range. Oh, no. Kidtrack. Ice Blast, or rather Ice Path coming in. More than enough to get the kill with a dominating spree for Yo-Yo. No Culling Blade required. And another big kill, and him dead for 50 seconds. Could he either lead into Roche or maybe another kill as Zai?
Roche looks quite likely if they can't find anything else, but their lineup's not great at Roche.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, the damage is quite lacking, but you know, they don't need Roche. They can just run from lane to lane, control where OpTiC can lead. But look at Pycat's positioning. This is where you want to be at this point in the game. You want to be camping this lane, forcing them to come back over and over.
Nice press the attack on the range creep. Look at it go.
Yeah, with the precision aura too, doing tons of damage.
It was doing some serious work. That was hype. They even popped the precision aura for it.
Yep.
That's nice. That was pretty funny. He's still splitting up top. I mean, this is a way back into the game. You get a tier 3 tower, you make some space for your team to get more farm.
Yeah.
He has a Blink Dagger now. It's not over for OpTiC by any means.
No, definitely not. We've seen this kind of Drow lineup before, right? Where you lose one fight, Drow takes your entire base. Buildings die super fast, and it's not like she doesn't scale well into the game. You've got heroes like Weaver, Winter Wyvern that benefit heavily from the damage aura. Like, look at Yuar, takes half his health from damage.
He's got it back, though.
Yep.
Yeah, they saw, I think, CC&C come through.
But it's like such a non-committal damage, right?
Yeah.
Its range is so high, you can just throw out all these spells from a great distance.
I mean, again, if OpTiC can get even 1 or 2 kills, they can lead this into a Roche. Smoke is up. They're going to look for CC&C. This could be a big problem. He'll force himself out. He's going to get caught. There's the Astra coming in. They need some help for him, but I think he's dead one way or the other. Gus could come through, but it's plenty of damage, and Purification comes out. Good usage of that Wondrous Curse to stick the Force away, but there's the Song of the Siren, and now they're going to counter-initiate with another call. Maybe onto 2. It looks like it's just going to be onto the CC&C Drow range. The Ice Path comes in, and he's going to get dropped down, and they will find a secondary kill, getting a double for Ahsoka. So, just a good smoke coming in from the Dire, finding a nice little pick-off or 2 there. And again, more of a string of
Pycat's got blinked in 2 seconds, looking for the dual mid lane.
He really wants this kill. This would be huge if they could find it. Ooh, he's not going to go for it. He knows the rest of them are nearby.
There's no way to go for it either. They don't have a hero to break the Lincolns, and now VG.J just walking in the Roche pit.
So you mentioned they don't have as good of a Roche lineup as OpTiC do, but they're still taking it pretty fast, all things considered right now. Liquid Fire, all that stuff.
With 2 heroes dead on OpTiC, there's no way to contest this. So free Roche going the way of VG, and that's with cheese as well.
Yeah, it's a big Roche. And again, this could be where VG.J Storm starts putting in some pressure onto this high ground. There's still tier 2 tower in the top lane. Thank you for Bug, says Snake King. He gave him the Swarm last hit, I guess. I don't know. But, Yo-Yo gets a nice little kill onto PBD in the bottom lane. So he is on a mega kill spree. This Axe has done so much work for them this game.
He is owning. Big time.
The later this game goes, Brax, it feels like it's going to be more and more of a game 5 here.
Yep, definitely. Especially with the Naga Siren to kind of secure the ultra late game.
Yeah, the Gus will come out. They will have the Ice Path on his eye. The call is there. He is going to fall. He does have buyback now. Might need to use it. In fact, he does immediately. Kittrack still. They're just kind of watching. Zai looking for Wondrous Curse. Not quite what they wanted. It's not enough damage to bring Flea down, although the Splinter Blast does a lot of damage. He will use the mirror range. Good call from Ryoya onto 2, and they're going to get at least one of them. It's CC&C now dead with no buyback. Zai is going to be next. OpTiC getting run down in their own base, and this might lead into game 5, but a good duel coming in. That's just the Aegis from Pycat. Still, they're looking for Kittrack, burning down to the Radiance. Won't be enough to get the kill. They have the call into Pycat. There's the False Promise, and now this dive might be a little bit too deep for VG.J Storm. Probably not. They're still doing plenty of work. They're going to get their tier 3 tower. No buybacks for Zai or for CC&C, so they could just play safe. They still have the cheese, I believe. Yes, they just used it onto Ahsoka, onto Yuar, who will jump in, throw up an Astral, and they'll take the tier 3. VG.J Storm continuing on. They're going to try to find PPD here. He will get caught. Actually, they time-lapsed him back with Kittrack's Weaver. Aghanim Scepter.
Ice Path in 2 seconds.
Yeah, they're waiting for it. They're going to use it. It'll be onto PPD. He's going to get caught. Probably killed. Good call into Pycat. They really want this one. The Fate's Edict will keep him alive for now, but still, a Culling Blade will do the job for Ryoya. 4 dead, and VG.J Storm are looking for a 5th at this point. Trying to finish this game off, trying to get to game 5, and there it is. GG is called. VG.J Storm somehow even it up with their great randoms, and we will get to a 5th game, a 5th and final game here for the North American Regional Finals.
Yep, I just wanted to say that it's very clear when one team has like an easy way to initiate and start the fights and their team doesn't, right? It feels like they can't take team fights even if their team fight is strong. It just never goes away because they can't pick and choose the targets they want to start the fight on. It's very reactionary, and as a result, they're unable to really punish like split pushing or, targets out of position. It just makes the game so much more difficult to play.
Very difficult game for OpTiC. Like you mentioned, no initiation, but we'll take a quick break. I don't know what's on the docket next, but I know that game 5 is right around the corner. We're going to throw it to something. We're going to throw it to Kennedy Space Center. Take it away.